Your dog just licked you. Maybe your hand. Maybe your face. Maybe the same spot on your arm 3 times in a row for reasons that made no obvious sense. You probably said something like, "Stop it," or "Okay, okay," and moved on without thinking about it. But licking is one of the most informationally rich things your dog does. And the reason they do it, the actual reason underneath the behavior, tells you something specific about who they are, what they need, and what they're trying to say. There isn't one reason. There are several. And they're not interchangeable. The first reason is the oldest one. Licking begins before a puppy can see, before they can hear, before they can regulate their own body temperature or eliminate waste without help. The mother's tongue is the first physical sensation they experience in the world. It stimulates breathing. It cleans. It circulates blood. It communicates, "You are here, you are safe, I am attending to you." The puppy grows. But the neurology doesn't disappear. The association between being licked and being safe, being cared for, being seen, that wires into the brain at a level that persists for life. When your dog licks you, they are drawing on the oldest emotional memory they have. The first language they ever learned. Before sound. Before sight. Touch and what it means. The second reason involves something most people don't know their dog is doing. Your skin is an information source. When your dog licks you, they are tasting the chemical information on the surface of your body. Sweat contains cortisol. It contains hormonal shifts. It contains traces of what you've eaten, where you've been, and, according to emerging research, what emotional state you're in. Your dog is reading you the way you might read a message. And the licking isn't just reception. It's active investigation. The tongue is gathering data that the nose has already flagged as significant. This is why dogs often lick people more when they're stressed, anxious, or emotionally activated. They're not randomly choosing this moment. They've detected something in the chemistry of your skin and they're investigating more closely. They are literally tasting your emotional state. The third reason is social bonding. In wolf packs, licking is a ritualized greeting behavior. When a subordinate member approaches a dominant one, they lick around the mouth. It's a signal. I recognize our relationship. I am orienting toward you. I am affirming this connection. Your dog retained this behavior. When they lick your face, your hands, the back of your neck, they are performing a version of this ancient social ritual. They are saying, "I see you. I am glad you are here. This relationship is real and I am affirming it." It is not random affection. It is a specific communicative act that has a function: to establish and maintain social closeness with a being they consider important. The fourth reason is self-soothing. Licking releases endorphins in dogs. The act itself, the repetitive physical motion, activates the same neurological reward pathways that make rhythmic behavior generally calming in mammals. When your dog licks you in a way that seems compulsive, same spot, extended duration, not easily interrupted, they may be self-regulating, using the behavior to bring their own nervous system down from an elevated state. This matters because it means the licking isn't always primarily about you. Sometimes it's about them. And sometimes what looks like affection is actually a sign that your dog's anxiety is higher than it appears. A dog that licks compulsively, especially their own paws, legs, or the same patch of skin over and over, is often a dog in chronic low-level stress. The behavior is soothing them the way a person might pace, or tap, or rub their hands together. If you notice this pattern, the question isn't how to stop the licking. The question is what is making them need to self-soothe in the first place. The fifth reason is attention-seeking, but not in the way most people think. Your dog has learned, probably very early in your relationship, that licking you produces a response. You react. You look at them. You say something. You push them away, which is still engagement. You laugh. You pet them. The specific valence of the response doesn't matter as much as the fact of it. Dogs learn extremely quickly what behaviors reliably produce human attention. Licking is one of the most reliable. This doesn't mean the licking is manipulative in any cynical sense. It means your dog has accurately learned that this is a way to get something they genuinely need: connection, acknowledgement, your attention directed toward them. The behavior is honest. The need is real. The distinction matters because if you want to reduce licking, responding, even by pushing them away, tends to reinforce it. The dog has learned, this works. The way to change the behavior is to make it not work, and to give them a different path to what they're actually seeking. The sixth reason, and this is the one that surprises most people, is that your dog may be trying to help you. Research on dogs' responses to human distress has consistently shown that dogs orient toward humans in pain. They approach. They make contact. They attempt to address what their nervous system has registered as a problem. Licking is one of the primary tools they have for this. They lick wounds. They lick puppies in distress. They lick pack members who are injured or unwell. The behavior is built into their care repertoire. When you are sad, or sick, or exhausted, and your dog licks you more than usual, they are not confused about what's happening. They are attempting to do what their neurology tells them licking does. Clean the wound, stimulate the body, communicate that they are attending to you. They don't know it won't fix what's wrong with you. They know it's what they do when something is wrong with someone they're attached to. So why does your dog lick you? Because you are their earliest memory of safety made present. Because you are a source of chemical information they need to understand. Because you are someone they want to maintain social closeness with. Because sometimes their nervous system needs settling, and you are who they settle toward. Because they have learned that you respond to them. Because sometimes you seem like you need something, and licking is the oldest form of care they know. It is not one thing. It is all of these things, in different proportions, at different moments, for different reasons you may not always be able to distinguish from the outside. But none of it is random. None of it is meaningless. Every time your dog licks you, something is being said. You just have to know what to listen for.